You have a fantastic service, an excellent product, but you cannot secure a significant meeting in person, face to face, with the decision maker at your dream client. Immeasurably frustrating, and I can feel your pain because we've all been there. And this particularly debilitating problem constitutes a lost opportunity for you, your business interest, and indeed your potential customers. But do not despair, because a guaranteed solution prevails now, which you can capitalize upon and deploy in your business immediately, enabling you to alleviate the pain and secure these significant meetings for yourself in both a predictable and rhythmical manner. In my humble opinion, the ability to secure significant meetings in person, face to face, with the decision makers at dream clients constitutes arguably the most significant ingredient, amongst many of course, to securing business success. My name is Ian L. George, and I'm often asked to disclose my view on the secrets to business success. Strange, but true. Not an easy answer, unfortunately, because it includes everything from hard work to a fantastic service, an excellent product, compelling marketing, organized operations, and a bit of luck on occasions, and so very much more. Now, all of these are clearly important, but the one ingredient that, in my opinion, supersedes all of these factors is the ability to secure significant meetings in person, face to face, with decision makers at dream clients, since these individuals can transform not only professional lives, but personal lives also. And indisputably, these significant meetings cannot be established in the digital world only. In summary terms, nothing else matters, because if all the compelling marketing in the world does not open the doors to these decision makers, which means that opportunities to close deals do not emerge, your entire marketing strategy is utterly meaningless, a complete waste of money, and financially ruinous potentially. The importance of securing these significant meetings cannot be underestimated. And if you have a couple of spare minutes, I'd like to share the strategies, tactics, and a very unique set of skills that have underpinned my success and which will enable you to secure these significant meetings for yourself that you both desire and indeed require. Throughout my career in both the corporate world and indeed with my own business interests, I have secured thousands of these significant meetings in person, face to face, with not only the untouchables in business, from chairmen and chief executives to billionaires and even members of royal families, a selection of whom you can now see featuring around me on this video, but with more rudimentary decision makers, business owners and directors of SMEs and senior management personnel in large companies, and all of these enjoy executive buying capacity. As a direct result of this success throughout several recent years, I now secure these significant meetings for my clients with the decision makers at their dream customers. In recognizing the pivotal significance of mastering this engagement, an important question needs to be asked. How do you acquire and command the skills of influence and persuasion that are required, undoubtedly, to secure these significant meetings in person, face to face for yourself? The answer is simple. Apply the proven strategies, tactics, and the very unique set of skills that I have honed and deployed through more than 30 years. And I would like to extend an opportunity for you to discover and acquire all of these to enable your business interest to benefit from each. For complete transparency, it was the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic that created the aspiration to teach these strategies, tactics, and skills to others. Having secured numerous significant meetings in person, face to face, overseas, and closed several deals in consequence throughout the past couple of decades, the inability to travel from the 23rd of March 2020 encouraged me to finally respond to those who have asked me to disclose how we do what we do and how we have achieved what we have achieved. And I would be delighted to assist you to propel your business forward. Now, we all know that success in business is achieved rarely in the absence of some pain being sustained along the way. Following a successful career in the corporate world throughout the sport, leisure, and tourism sectors, I represented an American company in both the United Kingdom and elsewhere across Europe several years ago. And the operation was based on the staging of product demonstrations in the retail sector. Before being promoted to the position of managing director, my role was to secure new accounts across both the supermarket and department store sectors in the retail industry. And if you've ever experienced this particular sector, it is one of the most difficult industries with which to engage, since the industry is inundated with inquiries all day, and indeed every single day, from every company, indeed every Tom, Dick and Harry, who all wish to sell their services and products in retail. Therefore, it was a very challenging sector in which to secure these significant meetings. In those days, my pain was quite simple. On so many occasions, my telephone calls were not answered and I did not receive replies to my emails. Securing significant meetings in person, face-to-face, with decision makers at Dream Clients is pivotal with every business and indeed in every conceivable sector. So how did I prosper? Well, I did not possess an existing little black book of contacts, but by applying the strategies, tactics, and the very unique set of skills that I have developed throughout the past several years, I was able to progress with much less pain being endured, since I was able to secure significant meetings in person, face-to-face with the decision makers at my dream clients. Incidentally, may I ask, what is your pain? Similar, I guess. Perhaps your telephone calls are not being answered and you're not receiving replies to your emails. Needless to say, there will be numerous further examples of pain, and each of these will indicate that either your approach constitutes no interest at all or that you're simply being ignored. Immeasurably frustrating, and if this frustration persists, how do you secure new business development opportunities? Having had my wings clipped from the 23rd of March 2020, following the imposition of the lockdowns and travel bans that prevailed in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, I finally succumbed to the demands to disclose the secrets to our success in opening doors to exceptional opportunities by securing significant meetings in person, face-to-face with the decision makers at Dream Clients, and of course, closing deals. In consequence, the Silver Sales Bullet was conceived and created, and in very simple terms, this essential online business training program highlights the innovative strategies, the incorporated tactics, and the very unique set of skills that are required to secure significant meetings with the decision makers at Dream Clients and close deals. So, if this video has resonated with you and you would like to discover the strategies, tactics, and the very unique set of skills that will enable you to open the doors to secure these significant meetings with the decision makers at your dream clients and indeed close deals, and which can be deployed in your business immediately, I have prepared and recorded a unique webinar that will enable you to secure these aspirations. If you are still watching this video, it is suspected that you understand the importance of these principles, and quite indisputably, you will benefit from the webinar immeasurably. During the webinar, you will secure the 3 rudimentary secrets and the associated strategies, tactics, and the very unique set of skills which you can deploy immediately and in consequence elevate the performance of your business interests. You need to register for the webinar, so please just click the button which appears somewhere around this video, enter your contact details, and enjoy this game-changing training. Subsequently, my colleagues will confirm your registration via email. Enjoy the webinar, and needless to say, the remainder of your day. Take care and see you soon.